I haven't started this story yet. I guess I'll start it now. Daryl from Wander Eats reached out to me yesterday and said he had a surprise for me and he was arranging a food delivery. So I was excited about breakfast being delivered here, but then he said plans had changed and someone was going to come pick me up and take me to a restaurant or somewhere to get something to eat. And it was a big surprise. Anyway, I walked out of my hotel and it's Daryl himself. So Daryl is here. There. As soon as I stepped out the door, I looked to my left and I recognized the car instantly, of course. I had no idea. It was Daryl himself coming all the way to Port Dickson. So here he is. I'm sure he doesn't mind being on YouTube. I was just saying, I'm pretty sure you don't mind being on YouTube.
I've been on your channel several times. And you're here as well, so testing out the actual phone.
Honestly, I'm rarely taken by surprise.
I was thinking, why not? It's only 1 hour and 20 minutes away.
Well, I've been here in Port Dickson quite a while.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, I mean, it's so close to KL. I told you the other day, I wake up most mornings here and I think I'm still in Indonesia.
Yeah.
Because I'm just busy editing videos from Sumatra. So I don't know. I was like, oh, yeah, actually, I'm in Malaysia. I could hop on a bus and go to KL and I'd be there in an hour, right? An hour and a half. And I was thinking if I was in Klang, from the old days, ferries went from Klang, then you can just hop on the train and you're in KL in an hour, you know, back and forth. I'm not that far away from KL. So someone from KL could even come down here.
Voila!
But I never thought someone would actually do it.
Come, let's go for breakfast.
Okay. And it was a near thing whether I was even going to break out the GoPro or not, just because of energy levels and stuff like that. But okay, well, you've made me happy.
Right. Wow, you're not kidding about the view, man. Right smack in front.
Yeah, it's right on the water.
Yeah.
Most days it has been a lot nicer than this. This rain had just arrived the last couple of days. It's been overcast. Most days it's been blue. Nice. So I shouldn't have been inside editing videos all day. I should have been outside enjoying the nice weather. But now that the rainy season has found me again.
Yes, it is. It was very heavy rain on the way here.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, very.
So I'm in my room at the hotel, and I was watching a video from a friend of ours, the International Big Shot. For me, it was a very interesting video because his I've Returned to Malaysia video was very popular, and he got a lot of comments. So he was actually doing a, replying to comments video. And I always find those interesting, just interacting with people on YouTube. So I'm sitting there, I kind of got involved in that, and time kind of got away from me. And the scheduled time for my mystery person to arrive got really close. And then I got a message from Daryl. I was like, oh, the guy, the man. You called him the boss? The boss.
I had to cook up something.
Yeah. Said he's going to be there in 5 minutes. And it was like, oh, and I'm ready to go. All I had to do was put on my usual, red t-shirt and shorts, and I'm out the door. But I did say, in my message, oh boy, I better get ready quick then. And then Daryl replies, oh, I told the man, the mystery guy, to go slower and he'll arrive in 10 minutes. And I step out the door and it's him.
Yeah. Voila. Oh, that was fun.
Okay, we have arrived somewhere. Looks like we're going here, Gia Kopitiam.
Yeah, that's right.
There's Gia Kopitiam, a place I've never heard of. Obviously, yeah, it's just a little Kopitiam here. Looks very nice on the inside. Very. Ooh. Was that you?
Nope.
We're nowhere near it. Maybe it was my voice set it off. Modern security systems in Malaysia. I'm like 20 feet away from the car and I set off the alarms.
Yep. That wasn't me. I swear.
And Daryl has got a dueling camera. That is his brand new, what is it, Daryl?
DJI Action 4.
DJI Action 4 versus a GoPro 9. Just can't compete with that, I gotta tell you.
You want to sit on the outside or do you say?
I think inside.
Okay,
What do you think?
Sure. Your call.
Okay.
It smells nice.
So here's the interior of where we are.
I love this. Thank you.
Can scan order also?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
It's on the menu.
Okay.
QR code system.
QR scan.
Come, have a look. I saw it online already anyway, so. Only a charm, I guess.
Yeah. Definite cold. Yeah, ice chum.
Charm. Ice. Would you like less ice, less sweet, or anything, or just normal?
Just normal. Whatever's easiest.
Yeah. No, you can just select actually.
No, yeah. That's true.
Okay.
That is true. Just normal.
All right. I need a kopi. Oh.
I had an instant coffee this morning already.
Ah, okay.
My usual, as soon as I wake up.
Yeah. He appears in all your behind-the-scenes videos.
I know. I remember ages ago I was getting comments that the coffee really annoyed people because.
Oh, really?
Well, I ended up holding the cup in my hand and I'm like gesturing, and they're like worried that the coffee is going to spill, and they found it really distracting.
Yeah.
So they have a QR code system here, which I absolutely love these days. So Daryl could scan the code and open up the menu online. And then to start, we just ordered some, kaya toast and drinks. And then after that, I assume we're going to get something else. They have like hakka mee, pork brisket, laksa. If I was feeling adventurous this morning, maybe I could go for the laksa. That's a real flavor sensation, but I'll probably end up getting something simple like the hakka mee. But we'll have kaya toast and drinks first. I'm still laughing. There are so many elements to this because, to be honest, when Daryl was setting all this up, I wasn't super excited about it because in general, I would say I don't like surprises as a rule, I like to know where I'm going so I can prepare for it, things like that. And then Daryl started off with the idea that there's going to be a food delivery. And I don't generally eat breakfast. I'm more of a guy to just hang out, relax in the morning, have a coffee. I don't eat until I'm super hungry in the afternoon. But food delivery, yeah, that could be pretty cool. Like I thought maybe he was going to get one of my favorites, like bubur. I keep talking about ayam bubur. It's like, they're going to deliver food. And I'm thinking, okay, that's kind of cool. And then he changed the story and said, no, someone is going to come pick you up and take you somewhere. And that, to be honest, at first I was like, I don't.
I know. I knew you were gonna get that feeling.
It's like I don't really.
I know.
It sounded like it was going to be too fancy, and I was feeling really tired yesterday for some reason. I wasn't feeling great, and I thought, oh boy, this is going to turn into it. And then he said something else in the message about, okay, afterwards, then they'll send you back to your hotel.
Yeah.
Then you can sort of hang out by the ocean. And I'm like, I don't want to hang out by the ocean. I've been down there a lot, and it's pouring rain last few days. So it was.
Oh man.
It was turning into, and then he said, "Oh yeah, I got to get your GoPro ready." And I thought, I don't know if I really want to do a food vlog sort of thing. I haven't used my GoPro, and so the whole thing was getting kind of spinning out of control. I knew if I went to bed early and I woke up with energy, and once I got into the rhythm of it, even if it was a person I'd never met before, taking me to a fancy restaurant, a lot of pressure. Even if all that turned out to be true, I would still enjoy it.
Yeah.
I would be glad that you set it up.
Yeah.
And when the dust settled, I'd be like, that was great. I really enjoyed that. But leading up to it, I was like,
I know.
and then when I walked out and saw it was actually Daryl, I was like, yes. Much better. Much better. So I appreciate it very much.
No, he wanted to walk back in.
Well, that's because, as I said, I'm rarely taken by surprise. I like to think I'm aware of stuff.
Yeah.
You're not going to trick me,
Yeah.
but you did very successfully. Again,
man.
maybe deep down, I still felt like I was still in Sumatra.
Yeah.
So how in the world could you suddenly show up in Sumatra? You know, and who knows? You flew in, and I don't know. Anyway, so that surprised. I'm like, I can't deal with this. I'm going to go back in. So, anyway.
Whoa, nice.
All right. So this place, Gia Kopitiam.
Yeah.
How did you know about it, or you looked it
I
up?
had it because the previous time I was in Dickson, this was one of the places I wanted to visit but couldn't make it.
Okay.
So here we are today.
All right.
Because it's not really in the, how do I call the
strip?
The strip, yeah, the hotels. Yeah. So it's slightly further out.
Right,
So
right. Yeah, it's further out. It's by my hotel. So.
yeah.
Because also with your big cover story, I was thinking wherever, even when I saw you, we're going to be going to a place downtown,
Yeah.
like in Port Dickson.
yeah.
So when you turned around and came in this direction, I was like, where are we going? You know.
Yeah.
As you know me to an extent, right?
Yeah. I knew when I say this all to you, I knew that you're gonna get, oh my God, no, I don't want to do this. But I was like, never mind, let's try this. And also to give a little bit backstory. Actually, what I wanted to do was I contacted Kampong Kau Kau, the one I told you, the most amazing breakfast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I wanted to ask them to deliver for you today. Unfortunately, they were closed. So I was like, okay, maybe I'll just come down and take you for breakfast. That's how it came about. So here we are.
Nice.
So I didn't know they were closed on Mondays. So
Hey, if you're trying to set something up for me or with me, whatever it is you're thinking about, it will be closed. Everything is closed for me. I told you I discovered this amazing bakery right beside my hotel. They sell curry puffs.
Oh.
Really, real chicken curry puffs.
Yeah.
At my hotel. And the day I discovered it, it was like, awesome, I can work this into my routine. It's never been open since. Every single day they've been closed. And I don't know when they're open. I keep walking back every day. I go in the morning, closed. I go in the afternoon, closed. And I'm trying to figure this out now. And it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's what happens to me.
But have you seen them open even once?
Just the one time.
Oh, was it one time?
Yeah, actually there was a strip mall there, and they have, like right beside my hotel, there's that Nonya, kind of a well-known Nonya restaurant.
Yeah. That's where I stopped just now.
And then there's like laundromats,
Yeah,
and 99 Speed Express store, whatever those are
Speed
called.
Mart.
Speed Mart.
Yeah.
And then I just got a little bit of a haircut because there's a barber right there.
right there, yeah.
And then right beside the barber, right beside 99 is this bakery. And I thought, wow, I had no idea this was here. And I guess I didn't know it was there before because it was never open.
Oh, yeah.
But suddenly it was open that day. But anyway, let's give this cham a try.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good.
It's not really sweet.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if there's any sugar at all, actually. Maybe a little bit.
Did they tell us when to do this or?
When to do this?
Yeah, I mean, do we need to take it out now or later or?
Take what out? Oh, the eggs.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. I didn't even know there was anything there. I wasn't paying attention.
Usually there's a timer to it, so.
No, I didn't even notice. They didn't say anything. I was busy talking.
Yeah.
So
maybe it's still.
I just assumed it would come with the toast.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe wait for it. Wait for the toast. Oh, there you go. This one? Can already? Boleh?
Maybe can.
Can, This one is kaya? Okay.
This one sugar.
Yes, thank you. Now here's yours. Okay. Can you give us an empty one? I put the shell. Thank you so much.
Oh, 4 of them in there.
Yep.
So
Two.
they're
Two.
they're done or not done?
Yeah, she says it's okay. So
Okay.
yeah, let's
That
let's do this. We can put them all here first, I guess.
Okay.
Cool it down.
I'm very up on my TikTok trends.
Really?
Like I don't watch TikTok videos, but they often also show up on YouTube Shorts.
Yeah, correct.
And I don't know how long it's been around, but there's been this TikTok trend lately of making eggs with your children, and then you smack them on the forehead to open the egg.
Really?
Yeah, as a just as a joke. So I've been seeing tons of these videos now where
Goodness
parents are
gracious.
like with their little toddler, and they're, let's make eggs, and then they go crack, and the kid is usually shocked, like
Yeah,
because
I'm sure.
nothing like that has ever happened to them. Like my parent just hit me in the head with an egg, and the expression on their face is quite amusing.
Of course.
Anyway, this made me think of that.
There you go. So you were talking to Bill just now then?
No, I was watching his video
Ah, I see.
because his return to Malaysia video was very, very popular,
Yeah.
and I think that gave him a boost of energy for YouTube.
Yeah.
To get like 19,000 views on a
yeah.
video all of a sudden,
Yeah.
and he got so many comments,
Yeah.
and I see. there's a-
Energized.
So then he was replying to all the comments. And that's actually the main reason I wasn't 100% ready when you were about to show up, because I got so involved in listening to his stories. And I was actually writing a comment
Oh,
to him
I see.
just when you said, the boss is going to be there in 5 minutes. But
I think did I mention that I was watching that video of his?
the Malaysia back to
Yeah, a few days ago, I think. Or a week ago. Can't remember. Because he replied my comment in the video saying that we should catch up.
I hate to say it, but I can't remember when or how or if you met him in person. You did, right?
Yeah, with you.
Yeah, with me.
Yeah, Yuki.
But I can't remember the time or the place.
Yuki.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh. We walked there, remember?
It was only that one time
Yeah.
that you
only
met
once,
him.
Yes.
Okay. In this comments video, he was talking a lot because I guess it doesn't happen to him that often, he said. But there were a couple of comments that were flagged by YouTube as potentially offensive.
I see,
So
I
they
see.
were hidden in a spam folder sort of thing. And he says that doesn't happen that often. And he never looks. So like maybe there have been comments like that before, but he doesn't check usually.
No,
But I
neither
was
do
just writing, my comment back to him was asking him whether he set up his spam folder specifically, or what, like did he make adjustments to it, or is it just the YouTube default? Because from my experience, the comments he got there's nothing wrong with them. They were not using vulgar language or profanity or anything like that. They were just calling him stupid and lazy and an idiot.
Really?
And an old man and very rude.
Man, go.
But all those words are normal English words.
Yeah.
Like if someone calls me lazy or an idiot in a comment, it's going to go through because those words aren't offensive.
Yeah.
I've added profanity to my filter.
I see.
So if someone uses English profanity, then it gets
Triggered.
filtered out.
Yeah.
But I don't know, maybe I'm wrong about that.
Depends how they classify profanity, I guess, right?
Maybe I'm wrong because I just realized I've had a few comments recently insulting Indonesians,
Really?
calling Indonesians lazy and filthy. And those comments were in my filtered folder. So it, like, filthy and lazy did get filtered out automatically.
Yeah.
And I didn't add those words to my list.
Yeah.
So, okay, maybe it does work that way.
Yeah, I think those type of comments are important to be moderated. Because your videos, you have a lot of the locals watching, right? So
Yeah, well, I like people to be nice to each other. So, yeah, with those comments, I make a judgment call.
Yeah.
I read the whole comment, and if it's meant honestly and there's not ill will, then I'll say I approve it and I'll put it in. Like, it's they think, whatever they think about the people from that country, if they think they're lazy, well, they think that, and it's not really a horrible thing to say. So I'll let it go through. But if I read the whole thing and it's obvious they're just troublemakers and they're racists or whatever they are, you can figure that out. And then I just delete it. It's like, nah, I don't want this negativity on my channel, you know?
So the plan for the day, let me share with you first.
Oh, we have a plan?
Oh yeah, we do.
I should have guessed.
Yeah. After this, we're going car charging.
Of course.
I used up 25% to get here.
Oh, okay.
It's all right, actually.
So you were at 100?
I was at 98. Now I'm 73, I think.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you went all the way down to
No,
25.
no, no. I
you
used
only
25,
used
yeah.
25. Okay.
It's okay. But I
seems
also
all right.
want to check out the charging facility here. And then within that area, there are plenty of cafes. You can just chill there. It won't take too long, I think. And then for lunch, we're going to a seaside popular Malay store. Hopefully it's not too crowded. Then I'll drop you back off at 3 before I head down back to KL.
Yeah. I often compare myself to Larry David from, Seinfeld. It was either Larry David or Jerry Seinfeld. I can't remember which one. They made this comment one time. I think it was Larry David, that he's never in his entire life had some sort of an appointment, social gathering, dinner, meeting, anything that he hasn't wished it would be canceled. It's like right up to the minute, whatever it is, he always hopes it's going to be, it's going to be canceled. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But of course, when he does go and do something, he enjoys it, just like me. But I'm like that as well.
Yeah,
like, again, this whole trick that you played on me, and I was thinking of, it's like some stranger.
Yeah, I can imagine. I don't want to
come-
be sitting in someone else's car and what is he like?
It was, anyway. So even this morning, I looked out the window and it was pouring rain, and I thought, well, it's a Monday. A lot of things aren't even open on Monday. Maybe something is going to go wrong. And to be honest, part of me was thinking, I hope I get a message from Daryl that says it's been canceled. Like, the guy's not coming. And I would be like, oh, yes. I can just relax.
Yeah,
But
enjoyed it.
because it's you and not some stranger. But it wasn't really because it's a stranger. I meet strangers constantly.
Yeah, true.
It's more like it started to sound like it was a friend of yours with a fancy restaurant, and I'm going to have to pretend to really care about food. It's like some amazing Malaysian delicacy, and I just didn't have the energy to. It's like, oh, that is such a what is the spicing of this delicacy? It's like,
I wouldn't do that to you. Come
well, I
on.
don't know. I
Nah.
figured, why not?
I wouldn't do that to you.
So, as it turned out, we just had the kaya toast and coffee, or I had the cham and the kaya toast here at Gia Kopitiam. I could have had a more, I thought I was going to get the Hakimi as well, but it turns out Daryl has a whole day planned for us. So I think we're going to go now to some sort of a coffee shop, sit around, chat for a while his car is charging up. And then he has lunch planned. So because another meal is on the way, I just had the kaya toast and that's it. But yeah, not the best day for showing Port Dickson, especially down at the coast, you know, very cloudy day. But what can you do? You can't pick your weather. And yeah, Daryl and I spent our whole breakfast talking about his new DJI Action 4, comparing it to my GoPro Hero 9, you know, and the new Hero 12, you know. A couple of geeks having breakfast together, talking about cameras. Good way to start the day.
Dickson.
There's the Port Dickson sign and the clock tower in the middle.
Yeah.
Just telling Daryl that I've been riding my bike around this circle all the time, every time I come downtown. But everything always seems so different when you're in a car all of a sudden. It's like, huh, everything about the world changes.
Not really in the car. It's when you're not the one driving or riding.
Yeah, maybe that's, yeah, that's definitely part of it. But I do find the roads here in Port Dickson really confusing. The one-way system,
Yeah,
and
a lot of one ways.
I keep trying to find my way back, and I find myself, I'm kind of lost. And I was like, where am I? But I've slowly figured out how to get around now. Because if you go straight here, you can no longer turn left and follow the coast.
Ah,
You have
yeah,
to.
you have to go around.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
Yeah, the only way is here.
a nice town, though.
Yeah, it is.
I find it quite a pleasant place. Very different on the weekends than weekdays.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't know how busy it is today because of the weather. You know, probably won't get as many visitors from KL.
Definitely not. Yeah. The DC charger.
Oh. Starbucks? They have the charger?
Yeah, it's at Starbucks, I think. It's fate.
Yeah. Well, I haven't had a Starbucks coffee since the last time I was in KL.
Can I go in here?
There's the master of the electric car. Oh, now it does look like a gun when you pull it out. When I first saw Daryl with his electric car, his BYD, I was so excited because I've never had any experience with electric cars. Just even seeing the charging process is interesting to me.
Yeah. No, because I can't be holding this and doing this.
Oh,
So, yeah. Okay.
you need that chest harness.
All right, here we go.
And yeah, I guess your life kind of gets controlled by where you can charge. So if you want to go for a coffee, you tend to pick the place that has charging, right? And in this case, Starbucks has a charging station. And yeah, I haven't shot a video in my time here in Port Dickson, but this is the waterfront area. Big selfie station, big selfie sign, Port Dickson waterfront. And on a regular weekend, oh, today's not even the weekend, is it? I got confused. No, it's a Monday. So on the weekend, if it's sunny, this coastline is quite busy. A lot of visitors come down from KL, and they have a lot of electric bikes, electric scooters, and pedal bikes that you can rent. And you see a lot of families just hanging out along the coast here and riding up and down. All these little stalls, they'll be open on the weekend. You can buy food and drinks, and they sell toys for the children, bubble makers and kites. And I've even seen people along the coast here, they build campfires. So people have built campfires here. I don't think they're supposed to, but they do it anyway. And I don't know anything about it, but there's actually a small island out there. I don't know if it's a tourist island, you know, whether there are things for people to do out there or whether it's closed to the public, I don't know. But yeah, you can see all the big ships out there in the water. Maybe that's near to Port Klang. And this tugboat has been out there the whole time that I've been here. Yeah, it's just nice to be on the water again, on the ocean. And here, you're often getting planes going by overhead, heading to the airport, very close to KLIA. So Daryl and I have moved on. He's charging his car out there, and Starbucks.
Yep.
This is my first, I was telling Daryl, yeah, this is my first Starbucks in 2.5 months, easily.
Yeah, because you were here for nearly a week as well.
Yeah. So we shall see how it's going. How has it changed my latte?
Is it hot?
It's hot.
Oh, okay. Just the way you like it.
Very nice, very nice. Could be imagining things, but it feels like it could have a bit more of a coffee taste for some reason. Maybe I'm having, like I just had the Cham.
Yeah, you did.
They have very strong
They're
flavors.
very strong, yes.
So maybe this feels not,
Yeah,
the flavor
milder,
feels
yeah.
weaker, milder. But I find all like the coffees here, Kopi and Cham, is very strong.
Yeah, it is.
And it has
But isn't that the same in Sumatra?
yeah, it's the same in Sumatra.
Should be Vietnam as well.
It kind of wears out my throat a little bit. It's
Yeah.
like it's bitter and
But Vietnam is bitter but acidic at the same time.
oh yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, cheers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you for the drink, Bob.
Yeah, Bob. Yeah, when they ask for my name at Starbucks, if I think of it, I'll say Bob. So it says Bob on my cup now. Just
makes it easier.
easier than Doug or Douglas. Nobody knows what that is.
I think the hard one is for them to spell it, right?
Even on YouTube, I mean, 90% of the time, people write dough,
Oh.
D-O-U-G-H.
Ah.
And that's bread dough, right? Instead of Doug.
But it could be an autocorrect thing.
It could also be autocorrect, yeah. I guess. And I never tried it. Oh, this is nice.
Yeah. But you came here, right?
No, I haven't.
McDonald's?
I haven't. I've been into the McDonald's, but I've never
that's what I
come
meant.
into
Here, I mean this area.
this area. Oh, yeah, I've been here many times, yeah. But I haven't come into the Starbucks. Mainly because my day begins with hours of sitting in my room, editing video. Yeah. And I'm having so many cups of coffee when I'm there. So when I'm down in this area, I haven't had the urge to come in for coffee.
Yeah. The only thing is, I'm very mindful that it's like this.
Yeah. For me, it's a design flaw, but
No, it's the same with the Pocket 2.
Oh, yeah, it does it
It's the
too.
same. Yeah.
that's why I have it on my cord.
Yeah, that's what I did in Vietnam. I took your advice. I don't know whether I still have it here. Do I still have it here?
Yeah, I made a new one for myself, like a second one.
Ah.
And then if I mic up another person, I give the cord to them.
But this one I was thinking of how did you do it? Then I was walking around Velocity, my office. Then I went to this Parkson and saw this shoelace. So I was like, this could work.
It could. It seems like it might be too thick, like too wide to work properly, but
Yeah, it's slightly, but it works for the small rig wave.
okay.
Because the clip is very long.
Oh,
So I need something wider for it to, or else it would be like dangling. I just took one shoelace and just tied it up and then cut it off and I burned the edge. Yeah.
Right.
It worked. It worked very well in Vietnam. And I don't know whether you realized yesterday's video was all recorded in a small rig wave.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And the quality is bad, right? The low light was horrible.
I don't really notice that
Really?
myself. Like I don't pay attention to it.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, if I see a video with really good low light, I notice it. But if I know someone is walking around with an action camera, and then they're suddenly somewhere inside a hotel room, or it's dark and it gets all pixelated and fuzzy, I don't hold it against them.
Yeah,
like
of
I don't
course.
have this feeling, oh, what a terrible video. I'm expecting it.
Yeah.
I'm paying more attention to the story,
Yeah.
like, okay, what's happening, what are they saying, and if what the image looks like. I don't really care much, you know. So, to be honest, I watched your whole video, and then you were talking about low light, and then I went, oh yeah, I never even thought about that. Then I have to go back and watch the video. It's like, okay, now I can see.
Yeah.
But while I'm watching the video, I never even think about it.
We only had like the egg, right, just now?
Yeah, that's all I had.
Yeah.
Because I was going to order like hakami or something at that restaurant as well, but then
yeah.
you did mention lunch as well.
Yeah.
So I thought, okay, I'll save a little bit of my appetite. So yeah, still hungry.
All right.
So we've moved on to our lunch. Daryl, where are we?
Ite Silai Mystic for the barbecue duck and gravy. In gravy, actually you can see over there.
Okay.
So they have the duck, they have the beef, and they have the chicken. Yeah.
So you pick what kind of
Yeah.
meat you want, what
Correct.
barbecued meat,
Correct.
and then you help yourself to
Yes.
rice.
Which is
and-
why it's called salai. Salai is actually like the veg.
Oh, okay. So I guess this is the place. Yeah. Very busy for a Monday, seems like. Anyway, let's take a look at the barbecue station. So this is some of the meat over here that's being prepared for this place. Certainly smells good. And here's the main sign for this place. Itik Salai Mastar, Port Dickson. So I better go catch up with Daryl. I need my guide to help me through the ordering process. It's always such a stressful thing for me. It's nice to have an expert.
All right. Salai mustard. So that's how you do it. Yeah, basically, you pick what you want. I think maybe you pick 2 or 3, and we can try different ones.
Okay.
Yeah. And most importantly, they have
Eggplant?
eggplant.
Oh, is that
In
eggplant?
curry. I believe so, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks different. So they got eggplant.
Yeah.
So that's also looks like chicken, right?
Yeah. Fried chicken.
Fried
Okay,
chicken.
we can skip that.
Yeah. And then some vegetables. Some kind of curry?
Yeah. This is called lemak. I think it's a vegetable curry.
Right, okay.
Yeah. So this is achar, which is what I love. Ooh.
Okay. And then a whole bunch of things up
Yep.
here as well. All right. So how much are you going to charge me for being my camera operator?
20 ringgit.
ringgit.
Since we are talking about 20 ringgit. Hello, apa kabar?
So you said we could try 2, you thought?
3. I think let's try 3.
Okay.
So ite daging ayam?
Ayam puyuh.
Bukan, salah.
Makan.
Makan. Boleh? Okay. So basically we're trying the duck, the beef, and the chicken.
Oh, okay.
Yeah?
Spicy.
Boleh. Dia
Yeah, it's fine.
dia di Indonesia sangat lama dah.
Oh, I see. So it's actually put into separate bowls.
Correct. Yeah, then we will take it.
Okay.
Di sini macam mana nak angkat? Sendiri. Oh,
Sendiri.
okay. So you have to help. Yeah, boleh.
I have to.
You have to bring it
Of course.
to the table.
Yeah.
Apa ada di dalam meja? Oh tak ke apa?
Dapat.
Oh tak apa. Ya.
Okay. So,
Alright, so these ours as well.
okay.
Maybe you.
I'll take 2 of these and I'll come back for more.
Yeah. Look at that.
Oh yeah. Want to get a little close up there.
look at
Daging, chicken, and duck.
Yeah. That was the duck. This is the beef I'm holding.
Oh yeah.
So I'm filming on my action phone. So this is the chicken. That is their famous duck. And then duck just went to take the rice. Yeah, that's the beef. Yeah, that looks good. So GoPro filming the action for filming you. All right. Yeah. Let me grab the others.
Well, it is a very good thing that I did not have a big breakfast. I did not order the Hakami because, yeah, I've got quite a meal going on here. And Daryl is, yeah, taking over and getting a lot of things.
Here you go.
Oh, so that's the eggplant there.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
And one lady's fingers.
Oh. Excellent. Just keeping an eye on my GoPro because of that fan, you know, like whether it would blow it over or not.
Yeah,
You know?
you're right. Ooh, holy moly!
I think it'll be all right.
But yeah, it looks to be okay. Damn. All right, bon appetit.
Yeah. So this is the.
That is the
That
duck.
looks like
Sorry.
duck.
That's
This
the duck.
Is the
Because
duck?
this is the chicken, for sure.
Okay, but that's okay.
That's the beef. This is the beef.
All right.
Yeah. So they are most famous for that. I think gravy-wise, they are all almost the same.
Okay.
So the only difference is the meat, I would say. So this dish is a labor of love because, as you could see, they had to grill and smoke them and then cook them again.
Oh, okay,
As,
okay. So you said this is a traditional Malaysian.
Yeah, I wouldn't say, yeah, lesser known, I would say, but still,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So, but this, from what I recall, the duck is more of the kampung duck, or rather, so the meat is a bit more tougher, but
Okay.
it's supposed to be healthier, right?
The beef.
Do note it's spicy.
Yeah, got a little bit of a bite to it,
Yeah.
but nothing overwhelming so far.
So mix with the rice.
But she asked if I was okay with spicy food.
Yeah.
But what if I said no? Because it all comes out of the same pot.
Yeah, no, then you're out of luck. So
Yeah.
she probably, that's why I'm curious, isn't it?
She was just
So-
sort of confirming, like
Yeah.
letting us know, okay, this is a bit spicy. You better tell the bule, as they call me in Sumatra. What am I in Indonesia, in Malaysia? A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. It's
I
okay,
think it's okay.
Yeah.
Is there? I don't know if there is a word in Malaysia.
Oh, masale.
Like, oh, masale?
Yeah.
But I never hear it. Like no one ever calls me that.
Yeah.
So,
They won't call you. Yeah, they will refer to you as a masale.
yeah, you just hear it all the time
Yeah.
in Sumatra. You know, bule, bule, bule,
Oh,
bule.
okay.
I've always liked it. It sounds very friendly.
Ah.
It's like it's the opening of a rock song or something. Bule, bule, bule. And they're going to start singing or something.
That's quite a popular American guy that has a channel in Malaysia. He called himself the Masale something.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Of course, well, he's been here for a long time, so his bahasa is pretty good.
I can feel it. The
Yeah.
spiciness is building, you know, the more you eat.
Yeah.
But it's not,
Over.
no, it's not overpowering. No.
Yeah.
And what does salai mean? S-A-L-A-I.
It's like salad.
Oh,
It's like the salad bar or something like that. If I'm not mistaken. Triple check. Oh, sorry, it's not. Salai means smoked.
smoked. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That didn't work.
What didn't work?
I mean, it won't just. I need the tripod.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell me that the DJI froze
No.
and corrupted the file.
Not that bad.
So we have come to the end of the adventures in Port Dickson. I'm back at the Seafront Hotel. Daryl is dropping me off and he has to go back to town. So we're just here to say goodbye for now. I'm sure I'll see Daryl again when I get back to KL. And there he is, the man of the hour, setting up his DJI. Oh, look at that. So fancy.
That's easier. There you go.
Cool.
There you go. That's where he's staying. PD Seafront Hotel.
So, Daryl, you're on your way back to KL?
Yep. Nice meeting you after 60 odd days, right?
Yeah, 60 odd days. Feels longer, to be honest. To me, feels like I was gone for a long time.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you very much. A very nice surprise. A success.
I wish I took out the camera and recorded your reaction, but I totally forgot. So.
You should have, because that, like I said, it's pretty rare I get taken with a surprise like that. But anyway,
All right.
thank you very much
My pleasure.
for driving down.
Yep.
Yeah, really nice.
Likewise.
See you next time.
Yeah. Have a fun trip wherever you're going, I guess.
Yeah, still haven't decided what happens next.
Yeah.
You know, figure that out.
If not, I'll see you in KL.
All right, see you in KL.
Yeah.